Hey, good afternoon, Instagram friends and connections. I just wanted to share with you today, and I actually had done this research and did it on our 8 a.m. Monday morning success call, and I wanted to share with you some leadership basics. And you guys, basics will serve you extremely well in your leadership journey. Please, you guys, drop in the chat box where you're, connecting in from. And then also too, if you want to connect and want my free ebook, go to my link up here. Now, I am going to say that the number one thing that I will say as far as leadership skills for me is being an effective listener and communicator. And that seems to be the biggest challenge whenever you're in a relationship. There isn't enough communication, really, and it's been like that for a long time. But honestly, social media and phones have made it much worse because you can't deliver a message through a text message. That's why I use my voice all the time when I am, sharing, with you guys. But okay, so a couple of things about leadership. Is that being a leader, you truly want to empower others. So you take whatever your love is, your expertise, and then you're going to share that knowledge with other people. And it might just be a hobby, start there. I have a lot of friends that are in the horse industry, and I'm always encouraging them. I'm like, go online and talk about, because people have a, side income coming in just to take care of their horses because they are animals that require a lot of care. But people, you got your dog people and you got your horse people, right? So I love horses. They just scare the bejesus out of me because they're a huge animal. But I love how gentle and sweet they are. But I'm just using this as an experience. So when you are raised in that industry, and I have one of my really good friends, and her daughter now is 8 years old, and ever since a baby, she's been, around, horses, showing horses, learning the skill set that's been passed down by generation. But then also too, that's about leading in your home, and that's also about, leading in the industry. And so you want to you can get super niche specific, and that also will help you curate your message and also your leadership platform. The other thing is self-awareness. You've got to have the belief, you have to be doing the behaviors, and you have to have results. So I could be, talking to you continuously and, talking about, leadership and coaching and speaking and all that kind of stuff. But if I don't have results from that, and if you have never been an expert in what you're trying to teach, that's completely disingenuous. So you've got to have the results on what you're talking about. The other thing, very, very important, is investing in yourself. And this means you are paying to go to events where you're going to learn skill sets and also meet and mentor and work with new people. Okay? So, the other thing is that focus on your strengths. John Maxwell is infamous for saying this, but your strengths, if you're a 2 in a category, like I suck at organization, right? I'm going to pay someone else to do it. I'm not going to waste my time and, pull my hair out. So you want to focus on what you do well. Okay. You have to maintain discipline. I don't care if you are, a brick and mortar, if you have a business that you've scaled in, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a small business owner, is that you have to have individual accountability and you have to maintain that discipline. Okay. The other thing is that you have to also be an inspirational person, but find other people that inspire you. The other thing is that when you are living in your craft and you have become an expert. Now, before they would say it would take 5 to 7 years to become an expert, but I really believe with the way technology is coming at us these days, it's probably down to 2 or 3 years, but it's also about lifelong learning. So, and maybe that is also adding to your repertoire, learning a new skill set or learning something new. So, I'm going to do a whole series on communication. Boy, I'm going to tell you. And the other thing is identify what you're good at. What are your abilities? Okay. And then you're going to, again, these 5 things is that you're always going to do. You're going to inspire, you're going to listen, you're going to have a POA, you're going to be decisive, and you're going to address disagreements. Okay. And you can find common ground. As a matter of fact, we were just talking today, you can agree to disagree, but you don't have to always be in an agreement with someone, and you can't force the way that you feel or what you think about it upon somebody else. You need to sit down, find out what the differences are, and find a common middle ground. Okay. The other thing is become an expert facilitator. I think that, Ed Milet is one of the best that does this, is that facilitating a conversation, facilitating a meeting, facilitating, truly what your skill set is and how you're trying to serve and help others. That's another one. And then set clear goals and also be responsive. You guys, we're all going to run into challenges and problems. It's what you're going to bring to the table as solutions. And 9 times out of 10, we already know what that solution is. Okay? Accept the mistakes, and the most important thing is keep going. So you want to keep going. You want to accept those mistakes, learn from them. Don't repeat them over and over again, right? Because that's just signs of idiocy. Now, with that being said, if you make a mistake, you need to be very quickly apologetic and apologize and move on. That's really important. And you guys, you need to have transparency. So those are just some of the things that I wanted to share with you today. I'm actually going to be talking a little bit about this. I'm leaving for Canada tomorrow. I'm going to be seeing 600 of my Canadian friends. I cannot wait. I want lots of hugs, lots of pictures, and I want to be able to just love on you and celebrate you. All right, you guys, take care. Mwah. Love you. Bye-bye.